Hey guys, we're here with Chris Ivey. We watched Marty Supreme a few days ago. Me and Nick did, and Chris did on his own. Chris, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. A lot of energy from you up top, Reed. Really like it.
I know. I know.
I like something that's a slow burn. Like, guys, don't get excited. You started out this, how Marty Supreme is just a chill, relaxing movie.
Yeah. I'm going to pick it up just like Marty Supreme,
yeah,
too.
I was about to say.
I'm kidding. It's such a nightmare, and it's incredible. It's so good. I loved it with every bone in my body. I've got a lot of thoughts on it, but that's my initial.
It's more chill if you're comparing it to like Righteous Gemstones,
Yeah.
or even like Good Time.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely not.
You mean
Uncut Gems. Uncut Gems.
What did I say? Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy
I
to
knew there
have,
were stones
have a
involved.
crossover that's like Righteous Uncut Gemstones.
Danny
Kevin
McBride's
Garnett's in it,
gambling.
yeah.
He's at the pulpit checking his phone
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
games.
Danny McBride and Adam Sandler are getting involved for sure.
Were there a lot of people at the movie theater when y'all
Yeah.
saw it? It was, my showing was packed.
We went and saw Uncut Gems, not to be confused with Righteous Gemstones.
No one would make
But
that
we saw that
mistake.
around, I think we saw that on my birthday, New Year's Eve. We saw
Yeah.
that like a few years ago, and it felt like there's no one there. And then this time it was like half packed, and we went to like a 3 p.m. showing.
Chalamet's a star. Chalamet
Mhm.
like rings the register, dog. He makes money at his movies.
I'll say this, I feel like he's someone that I haven't been completely sold on yet, but I respect the way he works. Like Leo, like he's just working with the best directors, and it's like hard not to respect that. He's not doing superhero stuff. He's making original movies.
He
Incredible
slings it to
performance.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
I've been sold with all the like cool like white boy stuff. He does it like the NBA games, or he's
I
just
know.
like fanboying out, and you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I
I
would
would do it too. Yeah.
like-
I would date a super famous
Yes.
toxic person.
Yes,
And I would sit courtside at every
You're right.
Grizz game and
yes.
I would be like T. Morant. That's how I would be if I were. I would be like T. Morant.
You are right.
I would relapse. I would get hammered at every game. I would be a nightmare. I would be courtside. I would
calling your
interject myself into the game. They would have to have like podcasts about me and be like, should Crispy really be sitting courtside? Yeah, that's who I would be.
Verno would just be like disgusted with your antics.
This comedian, Chris Ivey, what is his
Look what
problem?
Chris Ivey and T. Morant have gotten up to
Yeah.
again.
He's sitting there with Florence Pugh and he threw up in the middle of the Wizards game.
Tracy Morgan can get away with
Yeah.
it. You can't.
Movie's great.
Did you like it better than the Smashing Machine?
Yeah. Did I text you both after
did-
the
you
Smash?
told- you told me
that's why I
about
haven't
that.
watched it.
It is. You definitely see who the better director is. I'll tell you what. The Smashing Machine, like The Rock's good in it. It's just like this movie does not work in any way and is boring as shit. This movie's the exact opposite. I was watching it. Two things that hit my mind. The first thing, maybe my favorite thing that the Safdie brothers do, which is different than everybody else, is their casting choices. I love how they cast movies. Having Kevin O'Leary in that role, nobody would have done that. They're like, we're going to get the guy from Shark Tank.
Tyler, the creator, as well.
Tyler, the creator, just all these different casting choices. The girl from I Love LA, Oduza, she's incredible.
Yeah.
And it's just the casting of like random non-actors and actors. It gives it such a texture. Uncut Gems is the same way. Good Times the same way. It makes a world feel a lot more real and alive. And PTA kind of did it with like Dijon being in One Battle After and some other stuff. I just love their casting, and I don't think anybody casts a movie better.
I think this might be the most unique cast that I've ever seen in a movie.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
It works every which way. Like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, she's great.
She hasn't been anything in a movie other than Pepper Potts in over a decade. And I was watching it, I was like, yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's awesome in movies.
It's like the Moneyball team of the Oakland A's, where you're like, how the hell are these
yeah.
guys winning games?
Yeah, they're firing
This
on all
doesn't make
cylinders.
sense.
I love the casting. The second thing I thought of as I was watching it is like every great director right now is making a movie about disillusioned idiots. Like One Battle's like kind of an idiot.
True.
Mickey 17, he's kind of an idiot. It's interesting. Marty Supreme, he's a guy that's just bullshitting everything. Doesn't seem to have a discernible talent other than being a narcissist is like his best. Being an egomaniac is his best
Delusions
thing.
of grandeur.
Yeah, and like all of our great directors are making films like that right now. And it's just an interesting thing to see. I mean, they dropped the trailer for the Odyssey. That's kind of a delusional guy who's not that good at anything trying to get home. I wonder why that story makes such a great film.
I think just bad people are exciting to watch and fun. I mean, this movie is super funny. Like Timothee Chalamet had so many lines. Chalamet, what is it? I know. Damn it. Sorry.
Timothee Chalamet.
Kylie Jenner's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Kylie's boyfriend. Yeah, had so many funny lines where I was like, I'm going to learn this guy's last name eventually.
He's so good in it. He's lights out.
They were like, he started learning ping pong in 2018 to like be good at this.
Yeah, it was CGI ping pong. He didn't even play ping pong in the movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, all the paddle moves, there's no ball going back and forth between them. Sorry, did I step on what you read?
It makes it even funnier because it was like he started training in 2018. He even traveled on the movie sets with the ping pong table. It's just like, that's annoying for whoever has to like.
Can I call bullshit on that though? Because they were like, to learn Bob Dylan, he played guitar for 6 years and brought a guitar everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's like, you want me to think that this guy is bagging down Kylie Jenner and all he's doing after they hook up is fucking playing Blowing in the Wind and then playing ping pong? No fucking way. I'm sorry.
He has a harmonica playing ping
pong.
Chalamet,
your performance is great. Your PR team, arguably even better.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, anyway. Kylie, let me play you Song for Woody, and then let's run this ping pong back. Let's hop on the table.
It's definitely hilarious to picture like Kylie Jenner like begging him for sex or something. He's like, "Not now, babe." And he's like playing ping pong.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn Forever Young. Come on, not at all. I mean, it's a great performance. The whole actor's having to be something to do something. Have you ever heard the story about Dustin Hoffman? They were doing a movie, and who was it? It might have been Laurence Olivier.
Laurence Olivier.
You've heard that one.
Try acting, my friend.
Yeah. Try that story.
I think Marathon Man, maybe.
Yeah. Do you know this story now?
No, I don't think so.
So Dustin Hoffman was supposed to be tired and upset in a scene. So he stayed up for 4 days on like coked out, acting insane on set. And like Dustin Hoffman's telling him what he's done to prepare for the scene. And Laurence Olivier is like, you should just try acting. And it's like, yeah, you should. Movie's great. Plot's great.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, this is a 9.1. This is a classic. People are going to love it. I don't think y'all were as high on it.
I was not, but I knew nothing about it going in. I've been doing the read method.
I thought you would love it.
No, I just meant like I've been subscribing to the read method of like I'm gonna go in blind. I'm not gonna watch a trailer. I'm just gonna like go into the movie. Why are you
following what Reed's doing?
Because
you heard how he opened the podcast. Let's not do what Reed's doing. Let's take it up a notch.
Once he started mentioning that, it was like, man, I have watched movies where it's like, if you watch the trailer for the movie, you saw the 5 best scenes and kind of know.
That's not it at all.
I don't know. It has, especially in a comedy.
Have you? Well, a comedy is different than a drama. Like, I disagree with you wholeheartedly on this. I feel like a rollout of a movie and part of it is getting you ready for it.
So I follow so much stuff online where I'll see a poster or I'll see the TC on Hot Wings or Hot Ones or whatever, like. But I know the movie. It's like I know the Safdie brothers. That's what I'm on board. I don't need to see any promotional material.
It helps me. I like all of it. It gets me excited for stuff. Like, I like to see.
But you do what you do. I just know my brain, if I watch a trailer, I just wind up sitting there going, well, I know this scene. I wind up piecing the movie together already based off what I know.
I don't know of any way anybody could watch this movie and not be like, oh, that's a masterpiece that's going to live on. Like, people are going to watch this decades from now. It'll be like when they do the best movies of this decade, Marty Supreme will be there.
Real quick though, Nick, what would you give it? 1 out of 10?
Sorry.
Probably a 9. I mean, I really, really liked it. I would say it's between that or one battle between the best movie of the year. I think Timothee Chalamet will win the Oscar. I mean, I thought he was that good in it. It's probably
so
his
good.
best role.
It's Oscar worthy. I think it's his best role. I think he had a heck of a performance. Like I'm not. The only thing though is like compared to Uncut Gems and Good Time, especially Good Time, him and Robert Pattinson are kind of similar. I'm going in, and I like Timothée Chalamet all right. I did not like Robert Pattinson, and I was glued to the screen in Good Time and just loved it. Like I don't know. I think Good Time's amazing. And then Uncut Gems, same thing with Adam Sandler. Timothée Chalamet, I wasn't as like, I guess he's just so unlikable in this movie, but it's also that's the character is unlikable, so that's part of it. So I still think I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
You weren't rooting for him at all?
I still was rooting for him at the end, hoping he'd win the ping pong. I didn't think he would win that. We'll real quick we'll get into spoilers, but I'm giving it a 9 just for the fact that made ping pong exciting to watch. I love ping pong, and it was like you actually kind of felt that the tension in the points and stuff like it could have been really lame, but they made it look cool.
They did a good job with it.
Yeah.
They also didn't overwhelm you with the ping pong. There's really only like 2 ping pong matches in the movie.
Yeah.
Extended scenes.
Like I could have used a little more ping pong actually, but it didn't disappoint me as much as Balls of Fury did. So
could
best
Kylie
ping pong
Jenner.
movie.
She could have used a little more ping pong too.
It reminded me of Inside Llewyn Davis though. You know, did it
it's
give you
very
that
much
vibe?
like- I thought about Inside Llewyn Davis,
especially
as
the
well.
dog part.
Yeah, and just like there just seemed like, did y'all see like any parallels to like, I guess, you know, doing anything artistic like comedy, you know, just where Marty is just so determined, and it's like no one else really believes in him or really cares that much. It feels
Oh my
like
God.
that's the most important thing to
Inside Llewyn
him.
Davis, he had like self-hatred.
He had more sympathy because it's like, oh, he's mourning his lost friend.
Well, I felt like Llewyn Davis did not really believe in himself, and he was waiting for somebody to tell him no. Whereas Marty believes in himself, and he's waiting for somebody to tell him yes.
It's like depression versus narcissism, really.
Yeah. I mean, the scene where everything has gone to shit and it's so terribly bad. And
Which time?
Well, the really kind of the last time, and
When they're going to get the dog back?
yeah, but before when he's talking to the girl and he's like, I have to get $1,500, and he's giving her that speech, and I'm like, man, I've been dating somebody and looked at them and told them that about some bullshit comedy thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I feel that.
Mhm.
I smiled a lot more in this movie than One Battle, if we're talking about movies of the year. It was more pleasurable and enjoyable to me, because like Paul Thomas Anderson is like capital A movie. It's like you need to pay attention. It's like Kendrick Lamar. It's like you need to really get this and listen to it. Whereas like the Safdies, like I sat down and I was just like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun. He's a piece of shit. This is great.
It did give me like a little bit of licorice pizza too, just with how
Really?
well like, it just felt more relaxed. I guess for the Safdie brothers or more Josh Safdie, just I was expecting more anxiety, like how Nick said, it felt a little more laid back compared to
it's
the
the
others.
first Safdie brothers movie where it all kind of works out in the end.
Yeah, that's why I was expecting him not to win at the end. I was expecting him to lose and it'd just be like, oh, I guess I'm not the best in the world. And then
Yeah, I
roll.
figured because Chalamet was in it, he was going to win at the end.
So what do you think about the ending scene though? Him crying, looking at his baby.
I thought it was great. I love that the baby keeps crying throughout the end credits as the music's playing. That is a great touch. That is a great, like, artistic choice that's like, yeah.
It was a mic drop for sure.
It was very cool. I just loved the film, and I thought I was really transported into the world. Do you think the ending was him realizing everything wasn't about him?
Probably not.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. Thanks, Nick.
I do think when you're watching it, you're like, this guy's probably just crying because he's like, you want to believe he's crying.
He's trying to take
going,
the attention off his baby.
Yeah, he's trying to take the attention off of his child. I have abandoned my child.
You're talking about the ending, dude. What about the look who's talking beginning of the sperm traveling to the
I love that.
I was like, all I could picture was look who's talking and like a John Travolta sperm being like, oh my God.
I love the opening of it. I just love the casting. Great movie. A lot of fun. I don't know how many times I'll ever watch it again.
Yeah, I'm with you. Their movies aren't that rewatchable. Like I think I've only seen Uncut Gems like one other time, but it was easier to get down. I do love Good Time the most. Where would you rank those three movies?
Well, there's the other ones too before that. Well,
let's just focus on the three I've seen.
Welcome to Movie Reviews. Reed got some fucking energy. I would say in terms of the three, I would go Good Time, Marty, Uncut Gems.
Okay.
Like number one being at the top, so Uncut, Marty, Good Time.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably the same.
Good Time's unbelievable.
Good Time's great.
I love Good Time. And I don't know. I don't know.
Marty's really good, though.
The only thing, Uncut
Marty's
Gems,
really good.
The thing is, Marty is, I think, going to be the most rewatchable, even though it is still a lot of anxiety. There's so many hijinks, like him and Tyler Creator. That whole stuff is so much fun. Like the car, like that's probably what kind of made me think of Licorice Pizza too. Just like getting in little mischief and trouble.
Yeah, doing that. Yeah, it is a little bit of a hang movie.
Yeah,
it is. You're hanging.
It's a terrible hang, but
it's a terrible hang.
So one thing we had to ask you though before we get out of here, Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful. You've interviewed him, right?
I have. Oh, I have. Yeah, I have. I had a. I don't know what I can say. A lot of more people watch this. I did a thing where I hosted a podcast for a guy who ran a tech company, and he got Kevin O'Leary on the show. This was in probably, 2015 when it was only audio, no video. We talked to Kevin O'Leary for like an hour and a half. And I remember the guy I was working with at the time, I don't think he got it. So I remember very specifically one question he asked Kevin O'Leary and his answer. And I knew what he was going to say right away because I know what I'd say. And he's like, when you're building like an organization, would you rather have talent or consistency? And in my head, I'm like, what a stupid question. Everybody's going to want talent in business and anything. You've got to have the people to do it. And he pauses for a second. Kevin O'Leary like takes it in. He goes, duh, it's obviously talent. I can like put guardrails on people and teach them how to like do things and manipulate them into getting what I want. If somebody can't do something at all or have the skill to do it, it doesn't matter how consistent they are, it'll be consistently awful. And I was like, oh, that's why he's successful. But we talked for a while. He's a real interesting guy, real nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Shark Tank was big at that point. It wasn't like it is now. And also, it was crazy. Like, I talked to him for an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's nuts.
He was a very nice guy.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah. I don't know how much my boss paid him for us to talk to him. I don't know if he got
his time, especially for that long. I would imagine
we talked for a while. It was like. It's like asking him questions.
He owns 90% of the podcast now.
Yeah. I mean, you could just see how aggravated he was getting having to talk in long periods with Timothee Chalamet. And that wasn't even like a 3-minute conversation.
Did you see the interview where Kevin O'Leary was like, they spend all these money on regular people. They just should have CGI'd people in it.
And
it is very funny to hear like, yeah, but that's why you have no art. You don't
This is about art, not business.
Yeah, you don't
it's also like, business mind doesn't work in this world, and this like the other mind doesn't work in the other world, because it's like if they had everybody CGI'd at the ping pong table, it would look fucking ridiculous.
I got very tickled at the end when he like shows up. It's like the party, and Kevin O'Leary's got like all his like business friends around him, and like Timothee Chalamet shows up, and it's literally, it feels like Shark Tank, where he's like, I'm requesting $1,500 in a plane trip for a 0% stake in equity in my trip. Mm-hmm. Like, thank you, sharks.
Yeah,
I would watch that Shark Tank too, just 4 disgusting old rich guys.
Oh, and it's stuff like that where it's like, all right, we'll give you the money, but I get to spank your bare ass with a paddle.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you think of that scene?
I thought that's exactly what it is being an artist. Like, that's the crux of it. That's the crux of it. And you watch sort of stuff like that, and it's just, and I guess this is a bigger thing, and y'all will probably know this from doing a podcast. Nick, you've done comedy before. It's funny to meet people who are like, I'm getting into comedy to get rich. And it's like, you should do commercial real estate.
I know.
even comedians you think are successful don't even make money. Like, and it's just like Marty Supreme is the best ping pong player in the world. And this other guy just owns a company that sells ink, and he gets to fucking smack his ass in front of people.
Oh, yeah.
That's life, baby. I mean, that's life. Like, that's being a comedian. I was like, what a perfect distillation of being in entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, as high as you get in entertainment, you're never going to be as
You're
big.
still a clown.
You're still an idiot. You're still never going to have as much money as the Koch brothers. It doesn't really matter. So, like, and you really don't get power. All you do is you get the occasional pat on the head from somebody that's rich and who's like, wow, that's cute that you do that. I'm going to go swing this election so they don't tax me.
The line that I related to the most is when he was just talking. They're asking something about, just with podcasts, not even that I'm expecting money to this situation for us to make money from this. This is just fun and a hobby. But when he
please subscribe right now if you're watching.
Go subscribe.
But
hit the subscribe button right now.
Store.
Yes. But he's talking there. They asked him something about money. He's just like, oh no. He's like, I'm the most talented one. I believe it. The money will follow.
Yeah.
And it was just like those statements where it's like, you got to really believe in yourself. And there's something contagious about that. That's what I think makes this movie great, is that drive. Everyone wants that drive without the negative part of it.
Well, yeah, and it's also the being in your 20s and thinking you know how to
Everything's
get
so
success
simple.
and you really have no idea how to get it. Like, he doesn't even realize, like, I'm going to go to Japan, I'll give him $1,500 and I'll be in the tournament. And it's like, no, you won't. The tournament's set. You had to pay that a while ago. You know, like, you can't just show up here.
Great ending.
It's just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like his stupidity.
That is classic 20, being in your 20s.
Yeah.
So just being like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. Then you show up and they're like, dude, that was like months.
What are you
talking about? Dude?
Yeah, you're an idiot. And you went through all this stuff and ruined people's lives to be like, to beat a guy in an exhibition ping pong match.
Does the guy he beat the second time, does he kiss the pig? They didn't show that.
They didn't show him kissing the pig. That would have been nice. Great movie. Fantastic stuff. Also, I think this would be a fun game. Guys, in the YouTube comments, and I'm going to give one of these away for y'all. If you can correctly guess the number of times that Reed did not pronounce Timothee Chalamet's name correctly, these guys are going to send you one of these. Or maybe a few. Maybe the whole color palette.
We have a whole warehouse.
Yeah. We've got the orange balls sitting. Yeah.
Have you seen DuckTales where Scrooge dumps into but we have a pool of these.
Movies. Nick and Reed reviewing movies. Movies. Watching movies till we